Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 and our European Journeyman series with Brighton. Now today we are trying to recover our form. It's been a tough run of 6 games. We've only picked up 1 win, a few disappointing draws where we let goals in quite late on, and we'll be hoping to be a little bit more clinical in shutting teams out in today's episode. We'll be starting off against whipping boys of our Europa League group, Ferencvárosi, I think I'm getting better at pronouncing that, but I'm not sure. So they shouldn't be too difficult to beat. I'm expecting us to get a few goals, hopefully get us back to winning ways, especially with a game against Aston Villa after that. Although they've been doing well this season, currently sitting in 8th place. Then we're at home to Swansea, who are 14th, before finishing off our Europa League group with hopefully a game that doesn't matter against Pathos de Ferreira, who are 2nd in the group. So if they obviously beat Vitesse, they will still be in with a shout of stopping us from getting top spot. But I think we will quite comfortably take that top spot, even if it does go down to the final game. So I'm actually expecting us to get 4 straight victories today, which means that we're probably not going to get any. But we'll have to see. The team that we're going to put out against Ferencvárosi, it's full up of players who are at full fitness, so there's no real question marks about that. It's quite a strong team as well. I don't want to risk slipping up. So we're going to be playing Frias, Hartwig and Bueno up front with Beccaria and Morris in midfield. Then it's Hickman, Andres, Gennaro, Prochaska and Carlos Eduardo in defence with Darbo in goal. Eduardo on the right side of the box puts a cross in early. It comes out to Beccaria. Now Hickman, very early in this match, not had a shot yet. Morris to Bueno, slips it through. Hartwig goes round the defenders and it's back off the post and out. Hickman trying to get the ball in again quickly, but it is taken away and cleared out of danger. Morris bringing the ball forward, finds Bueno. Now Beccaria to Frias, comes to Hartwig, having a run at the defence, goes for goal, but it's straight into the arms of Kiss. Eduardo still looking for that breakthrough, can't get the ball in. He brings it over, now Beccaria onto Frias, in the middle of the park here. Is tackled there. Now Peter puts the ball forward. Gennaro down to Frias, now Hartwig again. Ball taken away from us once more. They're proving harder than we thought to break down at the moment. Still very early though, and Hartwig has stolen the ball in a good position. They don't have the numbers back, but they still get the tackles in. Here's Frias, so edge of the area. Completely outnumbered, but they've put in a silly tackle when he had nowhere to go. And we've got a penalty. Up steps Morris with the penalty, and he finds the top corner for 1-0. Eduardo to Morris. Now Beccaria finds Hartwig. Ball pushed on to Frias. Now Morris again. Finds Eduardo once more. Morris to Beccaria. Bueno on to Frias. Little tight passes and Hartwig finishes it off brilliantly. And the floodgates may well have opened at 2-0 just 20 minutes in. Hartwig with the corner. Puts it in towards Hickman. It's cleared out. Bueno to Hartwig to try again. Pulls it back to Bueno, who can strike it from there. Instead he goes to Beccaria, who was brilliantly placed to just rifle that one through the defenders and into the back of the net for 3-0. Nearly an hour gone in this game and they're trying to play it out from the back. Morris wins the ball though, now Hartwig. I think they're going to start to tire soon. It's all about whether we go for the kill and can smell the blood. Here's Morris. Pushes it through to Bueno. He pushes it out to Eduardo, who loses the ball. It is cleared forward. They've had one shot, but it's not been on target. And Eduardo there just coming in from behind. I'm not sure why this is a highlight. He's surely not going to get sent off for that. Absolutely nothing doing by the referee. I have no idea why this highlight didn't start at this free kick. Well, here's Nemeth forward to Suumni. Now Peter into the middle. Trying to do something here. It's Lipai to Kaza. Back out to the right hand side. He's tackled by Hickman. And again, we get the tackle in. 3 players swarming on that defender. Now Hickman again. Charging forward. Where's he going to go? He pushes it over to Hartwig. Bueno. Surely going to be a goal from this. Instead, we give the ball away. Morris. Trying again to Beccaria. Now Frias slips it in. And Hartwig does clinically just sweep that into that bottom corner. 10 goals for him already this season. And we are 4-0 up. Just 5 minutes to go in this game as they try to bring the ball forward. You can see from the number of shots how one-sided this game has been. But they have got in behind here. They're trying to go around the keeper, but it does go wide, so they still don't get that shot on target. Gennaro Just playing out the last few seconds here. It's been a really, really comfortable game for us. After we got that first goal, after about 15 minutes, we were never really going to be in doubt. And this will pretty much guarantee our position at the top of the group. The referee has blown the full-time whistle. No question about qualifying for the next round at any stage in this group. And we are 3 points clear of Pathos de Ferreira. It's going to be a remarkable performance by them in the final game if they're going to overturn us. But for Tess, no chance of qualifying. So we'll get that last game out of the way, but we're surely going to win this group from here. Well, as we try to get a win in the Premier League for the first time since, we're in December now. The last time we won in the Premier League was the 7th of October, so it has been pretty much 2 months since we last won in the Premier League, and we really need to do it against Aston Villa. Hartwig is going to play this one to start, despite not being fully fit, just because he's such a good goal scorer. Frias and Bueno will be alongside him, with Beccaria Morris still in midfield. Then it's Hickman, Lambeze, Andres Pachazka and Eduardo all still playing in the back five, and Darbo in goal. Beccaria trying to come forward. He's gone for goal and he's found the bottom corner as well. That's a goal out of absolutely nothing, just taking on the speculative effort, and he's given us a lead away from home against a team above us in the table. Hartwig puts the ball through to Bueno. He's tackled in the area, but Bueno still has it. Now Eduardo finds Morris. He's looking for options. Beccaria is one of them. I think he was going for a back heel there, but it didn't work out. And now Villa are on the counter-attack. It's Pai. Good tackle by Hickman, and Andres can sweep up the ball. Darbo launches it forward, and Bueno, unmarked, able to pick up that loose ball. Beccaria finds Frias. Now Hartwig onto Hickman. Players in the middle if he needs them. Into Beccaria. Frias slipped through, and the keeper left a lot of space there, but he managed to make up by tipping the ball onto the post. That really should have been 2-0. Bueno puts the ball over the top. It's headed away. Chico trying to bring the ball forward for Villa on the counter-attack, but Morris doing a brilliant job winning the ball there. It's why he gets so many yellow cards, is the interceptions he makes at crucial times. Here's Hickman. Pushes it over to Bueno. Good position there, but he sends it back to Morris when he maybe should have turned and gone forward. And the ball has been given away to Weir there. Now it's Vidovic who plays through Suarez. We've absolutely gifted Villa this chance, but they cannot take it. Just 5 minutes to go. We're still trying to hang on to this lead. We've been in this position quite a lot recently. We need to try and hang on to it. That crunching tackle won't help, but Lambeze does at least have the ball. It's been such a tight game as well. You can see Villa had plenty of chances, but Pope has the ball. Now it's Hickman. Another goal here would kill it for us. Pope through to Coupedon, finds Bueno, loads of space, and he finds the bottom corner beautifully, lifting the ball up in the shot so that it bounced in the right place past the keeper's arm to make it 2-0. Well, nearly at that full-time whistle, we are finally going to get our first win in a little under 2 months. Well deserved. We really should have won more games in the style that we won this one, with a late killing goal when the other team were pushing. And it has replaced Aston Villa's position in the table, moving us up from 10th to 8th, keeping us in that top half, a bit of breathing space over 11th place, 5 points clear of them, and only 3 points off 4th place. It's very tight at the top end of the table. Nottingham Forest are surely going to drop out of there, which effectively gives us the 7th position, but it's going to be really, really tight. We are 10 points off Man City, so I think that is a little bit out of reach at this point, but we are battling to get into and around those European places. After back-to-back wins for the first time since the end of September, we are now in a good position, also on the back of a 5-match unbeaten run, to really do some damage to Swansea at home, especially as the team have had a week's rest, so it's fully fit and the same 11 that we put out last time, keeping that continuity going and hopefully building up a good chemistry between the players so that we can put together a really good winning run, because we are definitely in need of it. So no changes to the team for this one. I won't run through the players again, but I am expecting more goals and another good win. Hartwig with a free kick, swings it in, cleared out by Tete. Now Hartwig into Bueno, back to Morris again, slips it back to Bueno, beats the defender but can't beat the keeper. Hartwig with a free kick, he's hit the post and it doesn't quite fall for Hickman. We are getting closer, but we have not broken through. Morris, edge of the area, goes for goal and he's found the top corner. A very quick move there from the throw-in, lining up the shot. We've scored a few good goals from that central position at the edge of the area in this episode, and it's made the breakthrough once again. Hickman with the throw-in, finds Hartwig just after the second half kick-off. Morris, central to the box, puts it back out to Hickman, drills it in, and Frias is there just less than a minute into the second half to make it 2-0. Less than a minute of added time to go. We are 2-0 up. Nothing that they do now is going to change the result of this game. It's going to be 3 wins on the bounce. Finally getting that winning streak together that we desperately needed. And it's really going to help us in our league position, especially setting up that final match in the Europa League where we just need to avoid defeat to guarantee top spot. The team's been playing very well. We haven't conceded a goal for a little while either, so a very good performance there. Swansea barely threatening, and we have moved up the table, I hope, up into 5th place, although Liverpool and Chelsea still to play. But we are now level on points with Spurs, who were originally holding that 4th place position, so we have closed the gap there, and we're only 2 points off Arsenal as well. Well, the final game of this episode is at home against Pathos de Ferreira. We have lost both Morris and Hartwig, one to suspension, one to injury, which is not ideal, but given that we're pretty much through in this group already, it's not a major issue if we do lose it. We are at home. We should be winning with 9 of our first 11 on the pitch. But it means that Coupadon and Pope have both come in. They were very good players, so there'll be no problems there whatsoever. The team is still very fit. It's the benefit of playing on a Thursday after the weekend. And really, I'm expecting us to get another win. There are no other changes to the team, so they should be able to carry on where they left off with the former 3 victories. Well, we're over half an hour into this game. We've been totally dominating it, but there's not been a highlight yet, despite having 7 efforts on goal. No threat from our opponents whatsoever, so I think it's going to be one-way traffic. And Hickman is in behind. He's got 2 in the middle to aim for. Bueno's there. Keeper has pretty much messed that up there. It should have been an easy catch, but we have earned a corner, which is being taken by Bueno. He puts it into the middle, and it is headed straight out. Coupadon trying to run in behind. He's stolen the ball off the defender, and he drills it between the keeper's legs to give us that breakthrough that we thoroughly deserve. Mateus puts the free kick in. It is cleared away. Still there trying to get their first shot on target. They'll be hoping to be a lot better in the second half. We really shouldn't have let them stay in the game for this long, given how we've dominated it. But Frias has won the ball. Charging forward now. Players up there with him, but he's lost it to Reese. Ball sent all the way back to the keeper, Carlos. He punts it forward. Coupadon heads it on. Ball comes back. Hickman cleans up. Pope. Now Hickman again. Ball to Coupadon. Bueno over the top. Frias on the half volley. First time. Finds the bottom corner for 2-0. Carlos sending the ball forward. Lambeze wins the header. Coupadon onto Frias. Is there a third goal here for us? Eduardo through to Bueno. Players at the back stick. He puts it in. Coupadon can't get there, but Bueno has an open goal and he somehow missed it. How has he done that? It was easier to score than miss, but somehow he's done it. Well, it is going to be a 4th victory in a row. It's exactly what I thought we'd get at the start of this episode. Despite our poor run of form leading into this game, we're also unbeaten now, I think, for quite a lot of games, maybe 8 or 9 matches, and we haven't conceded in any of our 4 games today either. So we are definitely back to our best, and you can see 5 wins and a draw in that group stage is not bad. It really should have been 6 wins, but I'll take that without doubt. 6 points clear of 2nd place. Pathos de Ferreira also qualifying, so a very good performance from us to beat them so easily today. And you can see we haven't conceded in 4 games now after a bit of patchy form. We're also unbeaten across 8 games, and next up we've got 2 massive matches, one away at Old Trafford, and then we have 2nd place Nottingham Forest. I do not understand how they are in 2nd place. They've been down in the bottom half of the table the last couple of years, only got promoted 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, and they're now up in 2nd place in December. Could they be the next Leicester? I imagine we'll be beating them, but we've got 4 away Premier League games in a row next episode over the Christmas period. We'll literally go over Christmas Day. as we go through them. That is going to be intense as anything, and it's good we're on such a good run of form heading into it, but we really need to be at our best. If we have a look at the competition screen, you can see obviously we've qualified from the Europa League now. We've been drawn against Aston Villa in the FA Cup third round, and we are 6th in the Premier League after 15 games played. 2 points off Arsenal in 4th place and Liverpool in 3rd place as well. So we're very much in the shout for Champions League football 15 games in. And like I said, I imagine Nottingham Forest will fall out of that 2nd place position by about March time. So we should be moving up into those Champions League places, but it depends on how these 4 away games in a row go. But do drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed this episode, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from this series. I'm planning to continue doing it until the new game comes out in around November time, so do subscribe if you want to see the rest of the series and the FM18 content. But until next time, see ya.